Wait.
Yes. And if you want to stand behind it, that's perfect. Ruth Ann, and no, right here. Yeah, you guys stand right behind it. Yeah, in the middle. There you go. I got my tall girl. Stand right up here. Come close. There you go. Perfect. Now, as you can see, this is awesome. We have a variety. And Sophia, come on up. Sophia's going to start working on her hair model while I'm talking hair. And I'm going to switch out the mic. Oh, let me introduce this. I just want to introduce this section. We're going to start having a little fun, and we're going to talk about hair. We're going to talk about all the different aspects of hair. And then we'll get questions from the audience, and we'll go from there. And while we're doing this, Sophia's going to come up, and she's actually going to work on a hair model. And we're going to get started. Yeah. And Sophia, I'm going to give you this. And Sophia's going to get started. And this woman here, I've worked with, and this is amazing that I'm even here today. And she's here, I haven't seen her probably, what, 8 years? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. So God is good. All right, Sophia, tell us a little bit about how you got started, and while you're working on Sharon, I'm going to go ahead and then go through the rest of them. So you start out, and
I started when I was in high school. I did it for my 11th and 12th grade year, and I graduated. And it's funny because I didn't even want to do hair, so I got into it.
So you didn't want to do hair?
I didn't want to do hair.
Okay.
But I developed a love for it.
Okay. So she's developed a love for it. Good deal. And I'll talk a little bit while she's getting her set up. You just let me know, Sophia, when you're ready, okay?
Okay.
Because that'll help you. All right, let's start with Pastor Deborah. We'll start with the tribe of Judah. Pastor Deborah has hair that she loves a unique cut. We do a razor cut on her hair, and we actually added highlights to her just the other night. We added low lights, we put darker back into it, and as you can see, all the way throughout her hair, she's got multi-colors. So she's got blonde, she's got like a mocha-colored brown, and she's got like a red-brown base. It's more of a darker base. And when we take it up in the back, so if you'll stand up. Ooh, come right here, yes. She loves to model. So we're going to let her model her hair. But as you can see, the back of her hair, she's got a nice wedge going on, and we kind of make it trendy. And this is really in style right now, too. Everybody loves to have it shorter in the back and longer in the front. And it looks different on everybody. She happens to have a really long neck, and it makes it stand out. So this is Pastor Deborah. So if you'd like to, go down there and show them, and be very careful.
That's what I do when I preach.
And Pastor Deborah, while you're walking around, what is it that you look for when you find somebody to cut your hair?
What do I look for? Trust is very important. Yeah.
Trust is very important.
You have to be able to listen to me.
You have to listen to her.
And I have a lot of hair.
And she has a lot of hair. That she does.
And so it's very difficult to work with my hair. I mean, she thins my hair and thins my hair and still thins my hair. And so people have to, it takes time to learn how to work with my hair. I love my hair. I know it sounds crazy, but I do. You know, I love my hair. So I like it when it's done nicely and somebody can cut it. Plus, if you get a good cut, you don't have to fix it up all the time because the cut itself will fall.
So if you get a good cut, it'll fall nicely. She loves to get a good cut because her hair is thick. And when she loves to do her hair, she will do it wide and blow it out, and it can go way out here. Yeah. So
she's like, you can bring it. I'm like,
I flatten it. She makes it wild.
So it's like, no, I'm pulling. I don't want it like that. You know,
there you go.
Yeah.
I should do less work and listen to what she's saying and just make it wild. I just give her that Indiana hairspray, and she can go ahead and make it wild. But yes. So there's Pastor Deborah with her highlights, and we're going to move on to Debbie York. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back this way. We're going to do zigzag. Quenisha, if you will, stand up and come forward. And Quenisha, I had the pleasure of meeting Quenisha, I have to just tell. We were at Michael's, and we were walking out of Michael's, and I was standing at the cash register, she was standing there, and what did you say to me? And it was after we walked outside, I think.
Yes.
What did you say to me?
Yes, I did. I said, do you know the Lord or something? Because you just have such a joy about yourself.
And what's really interesting is look at how people get placed in each other's lives. This is how we met in Michael's. I was walking out. She followed me. We were walking out. She wasn't really following me, but when she walked out, she was stalking me. When she walked out, she asked me. She goes, do you know the Lord? And it was just really interesting. I turned around and looked, and of course with her smile, how could you not talk back? So both of us just engaged in conversation. From that point, she was opening up her church with her husband. And I told her, why don't you come and let me do a makeover? So we did. We just flat ironed her hair, we made her pretty, put some makeup on. It's on my Facebook page, so you guys can check that out as well. Since that time frame, she's had somebody else do her hair, and this is a slam and cut, by the way. So she's got it obviously asymmetrical, which is shorter on one side, longer on the other, and then turn around and show them the back. And she's got it hiked up in the back as well. Again, the nice wedge. So nice and shiny. Her hair is really easy to work with. It's a lot of fun. Doing her makeup is a lot of fun because she has big eyes to work with. So just some ideas of, you know, what to do. So if you want to model around, go ahead, Quenisha. I appreciate it. That's very cute. I really like it. And Quenisha, when you go to a hairstylist, what are you looking for?
Very similar to what Pastor said. Someone who actually listens to what I'm asking them to do to my hair.
Somebody who's listening.
Yes.
Very good. I'm learning. Go ahead.
Understands the dynamics of my hair because sometimes, because it's thick, they over-perm it.
Ah, because it's thick, they over-perm
And
it.
it relaxes so quickly.
It relaxes quick. Okay.
So sometimes it's dead when I leave if they're not listening to what I say. I'm like, oh, I have no body now.
Ah. Because if they over-perm it, then it just sticks to your head.
Yeah, no body.
No body. Okay, so you like body. Very good. So looking for somebody who will listen.
Yes.
Number one key right now. So let's listen to the trend throughout all of these women and find out what is it that if you come up and you're doing hair, say for example somebody comes in and they want braiding done. Hey, by the way, Una, come on up here. I want you up here. My braider. I do. She was trying to hide. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so Quenisha, go ahead and model all the way around, and then we'll move on to Debbie York. All right, Debbie, if you will, stand up. All right, this is Debbie. And Debbie attends my church. This is how I know her. And she does have her own business designed for purpose, helping women. And Debbie, when we first started, describe how you met me and how we started doing your hair.
We met, well, it's been a while. When did we first meet?
Probably at church.
Yeah, it's been at church, so it's been a couple of years. And I came to you, and trust is a big thing. But I've gotten so comfortable with you, Amie, that, I mean, I was really, at first, very, nervous about getting my hair done, different colors. But now I go to you and I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And this is what I get. But I love it.
So I want to tell you a little bit about her hair. Her hair is inspired, actually, my daughter picked out this cut. It was in the Redkin book, and my daughter loved this cut. It was really neat. And she has a version of it as far as the color is concerned. So on the top, what we do is we pull up this whole piece, and we put blonde highlights through this. We actually mixed it. You can just take the whole piece and bleach this blonde. And then the next layer, what we do is we move it, and then the next layer, turn this way, yep. And the next layer, as you can see, is red. So we take a 2-inch span all the way around. It doesn't have to be 2 inches, it can be whatever you want. I am creative, and let me tell you something, I put color wherever I want to put color. And then you take the next layer, and you put the dark. So she's got like a dark level 2 brown, which is more of a chocolatey brown. And more people, what do they comment on when they see your hair?
They love it. It's the colors, the vibrant color.
So they're pulled and drawn to color. So what I like to do is cut and color. So that is one of the specialties. I just have picked something because the cosmetology field is so big. So what you want to do is pick something. Pick something that you actually enjoy. If it's braiding, pick braiding and be good at it, okay? So cut and color is what I like. She's got a razor cut too as well. She's also got the 3 colors going on, and that's her style. So, yes, thank you. All right. You must be special. This is Isabel. Now, Isabel, before she came, come on up here, girl. Woohoo! This is Francis's daughter, Isabel. Am I saying it right? Okay, I want to say Isabel. I have a friend whose daughter's name is Isabel. All right, and she's only 13, by the way. So, turn around. When she came, her hair was probably a little bit longer, would you say, Francis, down to here? We cut a good couple of inches off. We gave her layer throughout her hair. And turn around. I know it's hard to believe she's 13, okay? Look. And then what we did, we gave her long layers. And as you can see, they start about right here. And they're just to frame her face. And she can flip her hair up. She probably can do a better flip in as well, because the layers are pretty simple. And again, it's not something that you do. I'm not a methodical cutter. I cut by pictures. I cut by what I see. So don't let people fool you that you can't do hair if you can't do it mechanically. Because I'm not mechanical. I'm not the 90 50, 30-degree angle girl. There are people out there. Mostly men can cut that way, which they give the best haircuts too, they say. But you know what? We're creative. So, and you can work with it. She has bangs. We added bangs. And actually, we had a side swept bang the last time. We gave her more bangs this time. It opens up her face. And her friend, she actually sent a little girl who came in, loved her hair. So she sent me a client as well. They range from anywhere from 13 on up. No, any age. So, what do you think about your hair?
I like it. I can put my hair up, keep it down. People like it.
What do people say?
That it's wonderful. It really pops out.
Okay, very good. All right, she's going to walk down and model too as well. Thank you, Isabel. Appreciate it. All right. I told you this to you. This is my friend. We had to match her hair with her personality. So come on up here, Ruthann.
Oh my.
Now this is something you will do too. You will match hair with personality, okay? Ruthann has an outgoing personality. So if any of you know her, you know this about her. And she needed hair that would match her outgoing personality. As a matter of fact, I still haven't, I'm not finished with her. We're going to do some red in this hair one day where it's going to be, yes, fire engine red is what I think I see in her. But maybe not that drastic. But as she begins to trust me, okay, so what are some of the qualities in a hairdresser that you look for?
Somebody who's not 22. Well, yes, somebody who has a little experience and can appreciate that a woman who is not 20 or 25 could, you know, you could speak to them and they would have some appreciation for where you're coming from and who you are.
And as you can see, everybody's different. So with this one, we did a wild razor cut. We cut her really short sometimes, and sometimes a little bit longer than she wants, but then sometimes too short. But we've been having fun. We've been playing with it, trying to get a
That's what you've been doing.
Yeah, we've been playing. So we've been playing with her hair. We gave her some highlights, and now when she goes to church, everybody's like, there's something different about you. And she's doing her hair, and she's doing makeup, and it has actually, I've watched this woman flourish. I really have. I haven't known her that long, but the time that I have, and I'm at her house, I'm watching her. And now every day when I come to her house, not every day, but once a week or so, when I'm knocking on her door, she opens the door, and she's got her hair and her makeup done. I'm like, wow. And it's because she feels good about herself, and it shows. So as we've played with her hair, we've thrown some highlights in, razor cut it, she sticks it up wherever she wants. She is creative. So she loves putty, she goes like this, and then she goes like this, and she walks out the door. And she's happy. So I don't have to do a whole lot. That's a good client.
Yeah, let me just say one thing. This is truly amazing. Since Amy's been doing my hair, I had about a month ago a man at my church walked up to me before the service started, and he said, Ruthann, I have to tell you, he said, of all the people in this church, you win the award for making the outside of you match your personality. Wow. And he's a guy who never speaks to anyone about anything. He used to be a race car driver. He doesn't talk to anyone, and I was just stunned. So thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. And she's going to model her short little razor cut.